Testing. Testing. Okay. Alright. So, we're doing a weekly thing apparently. Yeah, last week I built a figure-ass kit. Today I'm also building a figure-ass kit. But there's some difference to it with it. So, anyway, today we're building this thing. This is a Action Jack. Oh, no, Jack. Ultraman Suit Jack is what we're building. This is a figure-ass standard kit, plastic mold kit by Bandai. Ultraman suit. Yeah, so this is a big ol' hunky. Well, it looked bigger in the. To be honest, it looked a bit like beefier in like the store pictures. I feel. Did I get the right one? I think I did get the right one. It looks more like a American football person with extra padding and whatnot than anything. And yes, yeah, so basically these are from the newer Ultraman series, where everything is just designed to look like an Iron Man suit, even with the glowy chest piece here, which this thing doesn't actually glow unless you buy the separate LED unit dual type, white, red, blue, I guess. So yeah, they do make like different thing. Does this thing bend? I don't think it bends. That's just a screw. Never mind. That's where the battery goes. You do have to buy like a separate LED unit if you want to get the lights on, which I don't have, and I'm probably not gonna get one because when I hear the word sold separately, I get hives. Anyway, yeah, this is like a beefy looking fella. It's not exactly. To me, it felt like a Hulkbuster type mobile suit. Not mobile suit. Iron Man suit, if you know that from the comics, and I believe it was in one of the movies. I could be wrong. I mean, there's been so many Marvel movies at this point, I have no idea what's going on in those things. Yeah, but this is the the Ultraman suit Jack. A little bit of backstory here. It's a kit from 2024, so we do get English in the thing. Exoskeleton. Okay, U.S. National Security. The NSA? The NSA did this? Okay. Yeah, it's a U.S. suit. That's why it looks like a American football player. Well, that checks out. Hold on, this thing's not working. My bad. Just give me a second. Hey John, how you doing? Why is the chat not working? Hey? Give me a second. The chat isn't working. Oh, did I break it? Hold on. Oh, Age of Ultron. Hold on, I'm trying to fix the. I think the chat isn't working, which is mildly annoying. Oh well. Guess it just means I'm gonna have to like read what's going on every now and then. Well. Actually, let's check here. Just give me a second while I try to fix this thing. Yeah, we're doing some debugging live here, just give me a second. I keep saying that, but I have no idea if I'm going to be able to fix it. But we're going to try anyway. What exactly is this thing? Well then. Oh, I see. That would explain a thing or two. Hold on, I'm just fixing this thing here. Which, of course. Hopefully that's the reason it's not working. There we go. I hope. Anyway. Anyway, I'm just gonna get to building this thing because I'm not gonna try to debug this live. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna build this thing. Just get the box open, take a look what's inside, and that was a nice little sound. Okay. That's a very thick box though. This is like, there's lots of material in here. This is the normal size of like figurized kit. This is like double the size of usual figurized kit. So I'm guessing there's like clearly like this figurized kits are basically high grade, and this is a lot of high grade. That's a lot of stuff. And lots of layers to this thing. Do we get a... Oh, we do get a stand. Okay. You get one of those fancy stands. There's like different like types of stands for figure kit. This one's like one of the more elaborate ones. This one's like... That's like thick. Well, one of the sturdier stands, I guess. Because this thing's probably very heavy. We do have some weapon effects here. Clear parts, red parts. Basically, it's an Iron Man suit. It has the Iron Man colors, which I guess all the Ultraman suits in the newer series have. The one where it's like cel-shaded, 3D-ish type thing, and it's kind of hard to watch a bit. Yeah, like it's exhausting to watch. Wait, that was not with Ultraman? There was a movie I saw a while ago. Ultraman or the other one? I forget. Yeah. Some nice metallic. Oh, there is some like streaking on this thing on the paint, so we can get all these stuff out, so we don't have to deal with the creaking plastic. Okay. Trying to debug a bunch of stuff at the same time here.
From YouTube,
hey.
John Ventura said, hey.
From YouTube, John Ventura said I'm primiting more parts for my HG, Amazing Barbados Lupus Custom. From YouTube, John Ventura said Hulkbuster suit was in the Avengers, Age of Ultron movie. From YouTube, John Ventura said heyo. From YouTube, John Ventura said I'm primiting more parts for my HG, Amazing Barbados
Lupus Custom. It's gonna read it twice, I guess. Oh, what's like that? So we get some thin stickers, which is like just smaller markings, and we do get regular foil stickers, which this is mostly for the weapons. I feel, yeah, it's mostly for the weapon, because I've seen this one on like several of these Ultraman. I've built like other Ultraman from the same Ultraman series, like the newer one. They all have the same. Let me guess. It is the same weapon. Or is it? I guess not, but it is similar. I guess there's some of their weaponry because it's from the same series. Oh, something fell out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So one thing to do whenever you get these is to verify, because yeah, I've seen this weapon before. I feel. These are probably, hopefully, sword weapons. Maybe not. Maybe it's for the, okay, it might be for the thing itself. Which is a bit disappointing, but oh well. So yeah, we have one part that fell off here. So we have basically two. Yeah, we have two weapons here. Oh, those weapons? I don't know. What is this part of? This looks a bit weird. This looks like part of the body, but it might be the weapon. Alright, so we got two of these, plus one part fell off. Probably should have checked the instructions a bit. The instructions are basically the same as on the box, just a few more like flavor text here explaining enormous bladed weapon larger than the jacks with massive. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it is like weapons for this thing. This is silver. Definitely not the same unless you overlap. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Because it seems this thing has like custom weapons. And hopefully... Well, this is nice. Look at that thing. That's a long thing. Very nice. So... How did this get out? Oh, they got it out. That's why. So just make sure, kind of just a quick view here, just make sure, what is that? HG series, I guess the people who did Ultra series, Ultraman, just to check. Okay, very nice, 2024. Just need to do a quick inspection here, just make sure we have all of our parts, nothing seems to be... This guy has huge hands. Nice big fingers on this guy. Oh, for the, I guess, whatever that is. I think. Pose? Maybe? We got lots of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hands. For all sorts of posing. Alright, let's get these more. I think I've been here for like 20 minutes just like opening the box here. And got some clear parts on here, some like weapon effects. Kind of glittery. Has a bit of a neon vibe to it. Yeah, I think these are glow in the dark part. And there is a bit of like glitter kind of thing to it. It's like dusty. It's not like just plain translucent. There's like some glitter to it in here. Random thing here, that's for the chess piece, I guess. And so on and so forth. Just make sure again that we have all the parts. Well, we're not missing anything. Oh, it is working. What the hell? Why wasn't it working before? Yeah, pearlescent finish. That's it.
From YouTube, John Ventura said pearlescent finish.
Yeah. Well, it's more like inside the plastic, rather than it's pearlescent exactly. It's inside. It's not like on the outside. It's the plastic itself, which like it contains like very fine glittery particles in there. Like kind of have a rainbow reflection to it. Thighs, of course, legs. Just a quick yes, we do have all our parts. I don't know why I'm like worrying about this. This is Bandai, although it has only happened once that I was missing a part in like I don't know how many hundred Bandai things I built. Final thing. Okay, let's just leave that over there. Alright, so this last bag here, weapons again with all the more glittery. Oh, no, it's not good. Like, yeah, you can kind of see a line here. That's not part of the design. That's like a streak in the paint, the chrome paint, well, the slight metallic paint that they coated this with. This is from 2024. I feel like. Well, I guess they use a cheaper method to do this because usually these aren't. These are a bit. I mean, the more modern ones, the ones I've seen like recent, like with metallic finish, are a bit like more. They don't have these issues, the streaking issues that you see on sometimes on like cheap. Oh yeah, it's and not as good as a. No, look at that. The heel has detail. Well, of course it does. Well, but yeah, it's like it's not great. These are a bit more difficult to fix. I guess you would have to paint over this, and which adds a layer of paint, increases thickness. I don't think you're gonna pose these much, but yeah, it's probably just it's like extra effort. Of course, the preview picture doesn't have all these issues. But yeah. So, of course, your usual... Well, that's a long scroll. It's a very long scroll. Well, not the longest scroll I've ever seen, but probably the second largest. But yeah. Although, yeah, it is very dense, too. Like, very dense instructions. And a fairly long scroll. I don't know if this is going to be a two-parter. Probably not. It'll be the first Figurized kit that had needed 2 parts for. Most Figurized kit I can do like one sitting. But then again, I wasted a bunch of time. I did start a bit late. On the color side, we have mostly the weapons. which is kind of annoying. They should like do the color side, which I think they did for which from Rookery kits, where the color side is actually where you start building, so you're treated to a nicer experience. What else did I have to say about this? You do have a sticker guide and a little color guide down here. A sticker guide to like put all the small detailing. That's very, very tiny. 11. Yeah, those are very, very small, tiny stickers there. This isn't like a popular kit. I don't think that you would have waterslide decal for those, but it might exist. There's a chance, like a third-party waterslide decal. Even Bandai itself does it. So we start with the feet. I guess we're gonna start building. So we're starting on step 1. Wait, no. Feet. I'm gonna just do with feet. There we go. So those want to follow along on the corner up there. So let's lower this a bit so we can actually see what we're doing. We will not need paint, well not paint, we need glue for this, but I use this for calibrate. Oh, it's calibrated. This folks? Okay, close enough. Let's get our tools, which we just a regular old nipper here. Probably shouldn't be touching the blade. I don't know if that dulls it. Probably not, but whatever. So feet. We start with there's undergates on this thing. Alright, plenty of undergatos. Undergato. So we start with E. It's a kit from 2024 and the instructions look like they're from the mid-2000s. Well, the 2010s, I guess. They're like very condensed, very minimalist. Although we do get like both Japanese and English on here, which is nice. These are C. Do we need anything from C? Yeah, we do. C11. I'm assuming this whole area. Everything has an undergate because these are parts. Well, might as well do a double nip anyway. Just get a little bit of extra. Because everything here is like a chrome part, so you want it to not have, not need to, like, sand off the paint. So they give you undergates, thinking maybe that'll help. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Get it. Yeah, those are for the feet. Okay. So all these runners are for this thing. Ultraman suit jack, everything is custom. It's not like they reused runners for. Hold up. What are you doing? Oh.
From YouTube, at Potato Dog Potato said, "Hey, I just finished the wing RG."
Oh, hello there, Potato Dog, or Dog Potato, which is it? How you doing? And yeah, that's a nice the wing. Yeah, I think I built that one recently. Unless there's been like newer versions of it, but yeah, it's a very nice kit. It's a bit, I remember the body being kind of small. Well, it is from Gundam Wing, and for some reason the mobile suits themselves were like smaller than, you know, the series. So we need E19 and 18 times 2. Anything else from E? E18, 19. Hey, you know what? Well, you know, let's just not get greedy early on. Alright, so. And welcome. And if you're not subscribed, do consider subscribing. If not, if you don't feel like it, well, that's fine. There's not much I can do about it. Yep.
From YouTube, Potato Dogs and Potatoes said I actually haven't watched Wingdo.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Ultraman. I don't know where this shows up in the series. They had it on Netflix for a little while, but I haven't. It's kind of hard to watch because there was cell shading and everything. But the figure looks cool. It looks like a Hulkbuster, so I got it anyway. That is perfectly understandable. You don't have to watch. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. There we go. You don't have to watch the series to enjoy the kits. At least that is my opinion. What am I doing? C14, C12, C14. I did get everything on C. What else do I need? C, East. Oh, more from me. We don't have. There's no polycaps in this thing. And 16, 17. Yep.
From YouTube, Potato Dog the Potato said Hulkbuster is cool and decks 1F60E.
That's a weird way to read that. Well, what the hell did it? Oh, it read it as the Unicode character. I'm gonna have to fix that. It read the thing as a Unicode character. So I'm gonna figure that one out, I guess. At some point. I tried to I fiddled with it a bit to try to make it read special images, the alt text of the images, but I guess this one's kind of not quite there yet. Or maybe it is there. I do need to double decode that then. Alright, so that was that. Oh, E6. I want to keep it. I keep forgetting to get a thing out of this thing. I should just okay, hold on. I'm just gonna whatever. I'm just gonna get all the parts off this thing so I don't. I assume I'm gonna be using everything on here. And there was a part which no, I have no idea what went. Okay, make a pile of E over there.
From YouTube, Potato Dogs and Potato said I love Gundam Iron, Blooded Orphans, and Freedom.
Yeah, IBU has a... Well, yeah, IBU is it's the visual, it's more gritty, at least the anime was. But then, if you ever built the high-grade kids, the sheer number of... it's very repetitive, all the kits all have basically the same inner frame. And at some point you can build those by memory, you don't even look at the instructions, you gotta guess how it's supposed to look. Oh yeah, IB was cool. What was the other one? Freedom. Freedom? There's a Gundam Freedom. feel like that's seed? That's seed, right? I believe that is seed, but I could be wrong. Why are you not coming off? Oh, there we go. Oh, it is coming off. Oh, we're just missing all that to make sure the part doesn't shift. Especially valid for
From
larger...
YouTube, Potato Dr. Potato said, "Ig, nice channel. Love model kits. I sub."
Hey, thank you. Yeah, you can sub and you can just mute the notifications if you don't like notifications. People like to tell this, right? Oh, ring the bell. And I said, no, don't ring the bell. Just ignore the bell. Nobody wants emails. Nobody wants notifications unless you really want to. But I'm gonna say, yeah, no, don't. Just forget it. I don't need that. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing. Feel free to come back whenever you feel like it, or if you don't feel like it, just forget to come back, I guess. But just don't unsubscribe. I need the numbers to convince YouTube to monetize this channel. There's like a 1,000 subscriber minimum. We're just basically cooking the books here. We're just committing slight... Well, it's perfectly... It's a legitimate business, as they say. It's a bit fraudulent, but whatever. Did I get this side? I'm basically just nipping everything off so I can make a little pile here. That way I save like a few seconds scanning the runner for parts, for which part I need, and just futz around with a pile of parts, which sometimes is worse. Did I get this? Oh, there it is. This nib is so sharp, the runners of note has been cut. And the parts just stay on there until you pop them off. Like so. It just stays on the runner. Unless I guess it's heavy enough to fall on its own. Alright, so those are all the runners E. Make a pile over there, up in the corner. Get all the parts I need. Alright, so let's build the feet. But we have undergatos to deal with. Undergatos are these undergates, basically, which is this connection that goes under the part that you're trying to actually use nippers for that. That's gonna bend the blade. That's even worse. There we go. Don't want to stab myself live. I try to use I need to sharpen this, I guess. I don't know if that did anything, but we'll see in a minute. Just use this cheap metal file that I got from a dollar store. I've been using for the last 10 years to build plastic models, and I'm missing something here. Right, the other set from this thing. These all have undergatos, so we just nip them real fast. Well, mostly undergatos. This is a large connection, so we do a double nip, which technically you should be doing double nips for everything to make it cleaner, but I don't have time for that, so I'm just gonna do a single nip where I can. Anything else from C13? Okay. Undergates. Let me see here. Kinda. It's a bit of it's an angle. Try not to scrape too much paint off, just try to limit it to this tiny area where the nub is. Yeah, I feel like this might end up being like a two-part. I may have to come back tomorrow to finish this. If I don't finish it within like midnight. I guess. Hold on, just calibrate this real quick. Oh, it wasn't calibrated. Okay. Oh, it's pointless. Yeah, you get this kind of black spot here where the paint has been sanded off. Well, where the connection was. I don't think maybe I do. Hold on. Some metallic. Do I have some? I think I should. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Maybe. This is some metallic paint. Let's do a bit of test. A bit too dark. Let's try this regular old silver one. That's a bit too light, but oh well. Yeah, this is basically to hide. So this will work to like hide like the little defects, especially you have like chrome parts, well painted, metallic painted parts. That when you file, you get like darks, like dots here, so you can cover those up with like more metallic paint. Cheap way to do that if you don't want to buy like separate pots of paint for each thing is to get yourself some metallic paint markers, which are fairly cheap, and since you just like do them for like very small touch-ups, they should last a very long time. And I mean, the one I got, it's a AliExpress cheap knockoff, so I don't think the brand really matters as long as the paint works. Try not to nip off my own fingers, because it's kind of close. Just keep that stupid thing off. Kind of works. Alright. Oops, I don't think I need this part just yet. I'm just cleaning wherever necessary, wherever possible. Just the rough removal of nubs with a very rough file here. This is probably going to take a while. No, the nubs are kind of out of the way, which is nice. They're not too visible. The defects that it causes. but they do use under gates for these.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, Mac, call it a night. Have a good one.
All right, John. Good night. Yeah, I started a bit late today. Usually I start around 8 Eastern time, US. Having less and less time these days to build things. Should at least do one during the week. I think I've been building this for like an hour now. Don't even need to do this. Okay. Alright, so we take, this is step 1. Oh, this is step 1 and 2 on this thing. You know, it's all, you know? Okay, fine. The big thing, this part is the inner frame. Oh, there's an undergate on this thing. What the hell? Why do you put undergates places you don't need to have undergates? There's another one over here. This is gonna be like internal part. Why do you need an undergate here? Confusing. Undergates basically make more work. Because they get in between where the parts fit. So it's actually, it's more difficult. Alright, so we need E6, E19, E18. So this goes on here. Do I need to pre-drill? I might. Pre-drilling involves... That's a number 1. That's a number 2. Hello? What the? 2.5? No, what the hell? That's some non-standard shit we have here. But somehow my drill bits all shrank. This is number 5. This is all non-standard. Oh, because Jack is American. Oh, the hole's metric? That's some weird attention to detail. No, not metric. Imperial. Like in inches. That would be super weird. I have a way to verify this. Yeah, these are internal parts. You don't need to have undergates in here. Well, dang it, this is kind of a modern kit, so maybe it doesn't matter if the fits are. I mean, maybe everything will fit in nicely without needing to pre-drill anything. Alright, so we got this thing here. And then we take this step. Okay, no, we're not done. We take one of these and one of those. This is E17, E16. And just pop that together. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, it's kind of. And then you take the thinner part, goes down in there, kind of clips into here. That becomes the joint for the ankle. And I think this thing is a bit. Oh wait, I guess it will stay in, I suppose. And do the same on the other side. With this little thing here, the shorter, smaller end goes into the foot. And we take C12 and C14. We join those together. Actually, is this thing even? That can't be right. That doesn't. That's a 3.2. That should work. Nope, not even. Usually these are metric. Like the pegs and hole systems are metric. So that would be like some 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, and so on and so forth. Those are the common sizes. So it seemed like this one for some reason is not metric. I'm gonna have to try to. Oh, that can't be possible. Oh, it could be, but that's weird. That's not 1.5. Okay, that is 1.5. Do we have a 2 millimeter? No, that's an internal. Okay. What am I doing? I have no idea. Did I get a wrong set of? This is supposed to be nearly 2.5. Never mind. 3 millimeters. So. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'm worrying about nothing. Never mind me. I'm just crazy over here. Get these further undergates out. Gently file, which is kind of annoying because you risk making a bigger gap when you try to remove these. So just file or sand, I guess, or scrape, whatever you want to remove the nubs there. Very gently, very slowly, don't overdo it. So again, C14 and C12 with a ton of undergates everywhere, which was super annoying to get rid of. And we need, you plonk that onto this thing here, like so. And did it separate it a bit? Yes, it did. It causes the parts to separate a little bit. Bachin, it says. No, it does not say bachin. I'm just saying bachin because bachin. It did bachin. And on the back here, we put the heel, which is a nice. It looks very nice. It's not bad at all. It's a very simple part. Oh, it does move. You do have like toe movement and some kind of like weird. I forget what the part of this shoe is called, like the little like tongue thing that sticks out. So that thing with this part facing towards the boot, tip of the boot, and that goes like so. So it's a floating thing here. It's kind of just. Does it? It does not. Yeah, it does. Okay, it just wobbles around in the wind. I think we need to push that in a bit more. It's supposed to click in there. Take a stick. Sticks are very useful. I'll push that in. There we go. Well, don't play with it too much. I feel like this will get loose and just never fit again, so don't overdo it. There we go. Like if you play with these too much, the plastic on plastic kind of wears out. and you end up with like limp things. Anyway, feet done. Not look too bad so far. Feet are done. Now we do. We're gonna try to do legs. Oops. Legs left and right at the same time, which may be a mistake, but when it's a mistake, we'll all do together. Alright, so we need parts from E, and then parts from B. Anything from D, because I have D in my hand here. Haha. Well, actually, let's just make another pile, because you never know. I'm just nipping everything I see. That's more undergates? Yeah, more undergates. Haven't we suffered enough? Some weird position here, so let's do a double nip. Large thing here. More undergates. That's no reason to be another gate, but it's another gate anyway. Very large connection here. Do a double nip. You get the idea. If it's a small, thin thing, you can do it in a single thing, a single cut. But it's somewhat large, just do a double. Like this one's kind of large. And if it's another gate, just do a double anyway. That's all from D. Oops, I knocked all my parts everywhere. Good pile here. And get another one. Make another pile. For larger connection like that, just cut slowly so you don't warp the nipper's blade, especially if you have like a more expensive nipper. Well, technically, like more expensive nippers should be made with like harder materials, which are more brittle but they're less likely to bend. Brittle is, well, relative, I guess. Versus plastic, it's much harder. The god hands used to be made of very brittle plastic, not plastic, steel, very high carbon steel. It was very hard and basically defeated plastic. But I think like the newer ones, they made it out of like more flexible metal, which is a bit less effective. The complaint, I think, was that people were dropping their god hands and the blade would shatter. So, I mean, the obvious solution would be just don't drop them. It's a skill issue. You don't have to like ruin the make the whole like newer nippers like useless, well, less useful. That was the whole point. It's like it's very effective at cutting versus plastic. It's not meant to be dropped on the floor. Alright, that's all of this. Okay, that was short. Alright, another pile. Another one. Okay, so that's E. We also need D. And from C. Yes. That's D, E. So we're making piles of everything, so. Yeah. I guess this is a section where we're just nipping through everything. And then I'm going to speed run through the rest of the build. Well, at least I'm going to try. I'm just going to waste a lot of time. Removing nubs. Careful here. There seems to be a little hinge. Nope, I guess not. This is for the axe blades, I suppose. Shins, probably? No, wait, arm things. Didn't got everything. That's one. C. Second C. Okay, yeah. Should flip the runner upside down to do these. It's got easier to spot the undergates. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, anyway. Thought for a second I had wrong thing. Okay, that's another pile of C. C, D, E. What else do we need? Something from B. Alright. That's A. This is A. This is B. Anything from F? Oh, well, we're here. Guess not. And something from A. Well, one thing for everything. Alright, so, actually this is just step 1 and then we're gonna do the other one. Alright, step 1. D2. Which looks to be these things, D2 and D1. These little things. And E15 times 2, I'm guessing. E11, E12, which looks like these weird ass things. Why does it look like a... Why is it flat? No clue. It's flat on top, no idea why. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, there you go. Press E15 onto things with undergates for no reason. Alright, so there's a little notch here, so you know which way it fits. Well, actually, so it doesn't move. And we take the other half here, which also has an undergate. Why? Rhetorical question. So, oh, another undergate. Does that one has 2 undergates? No, it doesn't. It has 1. Gently file and remove. Oh, third. Okay. It did have 2 undergates per part. Oh, then. Oh, there's 3 undergates for one part and 1 undergate for the other one. Okay. This has to work. 2.5, no. Where's my 3 meters? 2. 2. Where's the 3 millimeter go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just a little bit of pre-drill here. Which I don't, again, I feel like these are not, they're not metric. Maybe they are. I'm just pre-drilling, whatever. Okay. These are cheap metric drills. One of them is broken already? That looks shitty as hell. Need to find the old one. Okay. Yeah. Bought like a not a cheap set, but I feel these ones are actually worse. Justification of everything, even of like very shitty products. The reason I'm not doing outside ones just yet is I can just do that myself. Oh, well, I guess I didn't have to. Yeah, it wasn't necessary. It does kind of create a kind of a gap. And then we take E11 and E12 pointing this way. Figure out which one is which. No, wait, this one. Yeah, it is like they are identical. So I guess it doesn't matter which one you use where. Nope. Yes. Okay. Well, actually, these ones are not identical. What am I doing? Did I even get the right part? I might not have gotten the right part. What does it look like? No, wait, that is the right part. Why does it look weird? Why is this angle so bizarre? Alright, so we got this. Goes on there. Clean this up a little bit first. Follow the curve. Remember to clean your files with a brush every now and then, because the red dust kind of sticks. Red dye in the plastic gives it a property of being a bit sticky, and it will transfer to other parts if you use the same file. The advantage of using a cheap file like this, which has very few teeth, well, relatively, it has a lot of teeth, but compared to like a glass file and stuff, this is a very coarse tool. So anyway, it does there you go. What was I saying anyway? I forget. Well, probably not very important. Oh yeah, clean your files. Yeah, the advantage of using a file like this is like it's easier to clean than other stuff. Yeah, these are identical. What am I? Why are you just? Okay. Anywho, step 2. Legs. Step 2. B21. C D E. Wait, B. B21 with undergates everywhere, so I'm gonna get B21 and B17, so these two crisscross. And what else? Okay, I'm not gonna, well actually I am gonna. Let's get confused together. Normally if you're doing like stuff which has like similar parts but kind of mirrored, you just want to follow along the instructions and not try to be a hero, but this time we're going to be a hero. We're going to do things dangerously. We're going to not follow the instructions and we're going to have a grand old time of it. That's from B. And from A we need A24 and A25. 24, 25, 24, there we go. I'm assuming 23, 26 as well. I should probably just shift all this a bit. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Except everything. Oh, face. Clearly very Iron Man-y. That's a problem with the original Iron Man movie. Well, the more recent one, I guess. Not the more recent one. The one that came out like probably 20 years ago at this point, or 30 years ago. I don't know how long. 20 years ago, probably. Is that every power suit after that basically mimicked it. It was too successful. I feel like, okay, I saw this one already, so I'm guessing there's like some variation. There may be some parts that we don't use. It could be, oh, there's an attachment, I guess. So I guess depending on some kind of weapon that you use, you can swap out this part to like this little notch, well, hole here to like connect something. It might be like another sold separately type the situation here. Scusi. How did power suits even look like before Iron Man? Can't remember. It's been so long. No, maybe they all always looked the same. We just forget. Oh, put it upside down. What am I doing? I discovered that if you're doing mass nipping, having it upside down helps a lot. And I keep forgetting my own discovery. should be all of B. Ultraman Suit Check. Runner from 2024. Everything about this kit is bespoke. Okay, these two are gonna mix, clearly. What did I even need from B? Already got them. Hello, Mr. Salmon Flop. How you doing?
From YouTube, at Mr. Salmon Flop said sup.
Oh, hello. We're building. We're doing a live build of the thing that's in the title. A figurized kit from Bandai. Figurized standard kit. The Ultraman series. All the Ultra series you want to get cubed. What's it called again? Jack. Just Jack. No last name. An American power suit. Ultraman suit. What was the one who like became gigantic? Ultraman. Oh. Did you even have man? The guy with the 3-minute power up. Who was it? Blinking. It can't be.
From YouTube, at Mr. Salmon Flop said, I love your vids.
Ah, thank you. I enjoy your watching them, I think. Ultraman. Ultraman became giant, but these ones don't become giant. Who else? Yeah, no. Okay, Ultraman, what else? That's it. Sorry, I'm just going on a tangent, just looking up, because I thought it was like, that wasn't the case. So, yeah. Ultraman does become, well, I mean, this is the original. Ultraman becomes gigantic, and has like a 3-minute timer, which, unless I'm thinking of something else. But this is Ultraman. But they don't turn gigantic, they just like stay regular sized people and just wear power suits. That can't be right. Has to be another one. Or is it really a different, like Japanese superhero type thing that became gigantic? Because this new series, I mean, I think these are, a few of them are on Netflix, but...
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said thanks Index 1F970.
Yeah, I need to fix that. It reads a smiley as encoded HTML. I'm gonna fix that someday. Don't worry about it. Well, actually, Let me try fixing it now. How did it even happen? Oh, hold on, I'm doing something stupid. That will be HTML and HTTP code. Why? Why are you not giving me suggestions?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, last time I watched the PG Zaku 2 Char Bullet.
Oh. Thank you. Actually, let me just give this a try here. If I can find the window. Let's see if that doesn't. Oh, shit, it's probably gonna read everything all over again. Oh well. We'll see how that goes. I'm just like fixing some scripts live. But yeah, thanks for watching that thing that I did. Yeah, like the PG. Oh, there we go.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said you're welcome.
Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm fixing things live. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Let me try that again.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, what is your fav Gundam? From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, if you have one.
Well, the Zaku, really. I don't have like a Gundam favorite. Like in terms of mobile suits, it's usually just a lot of like Xeon mobile suits. One I haven't built yet. This Sinanju? Yeah, Sinanju. I like the look of it. It's like, yeah. I haven't built one yet though. I have a few kits of those, just like the look of it. Oops.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, same as me.
Cool. Yeah, I just like the look of this Shinanju. And I do like some of the like weirder Xeon suits out there. Hold on. Let's give that a shot. Oh, that was a question? Same as you? I guess. What is your favorite then? fiddle with the things later. Hopefully.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said Zaku Sin.
Oh yeah. Basically, I prefer, like, not Gundams, but what the hell did I just, hold on, what was it, tiny part? Oh, what the hell is this? Get looking piece. I got almost all of them. But yeah, Challenger definitely. And the Kshatriya, I guess. Basically, a lot of stuff from Unicorn. And I guess well, Challenger isn't from Unicorn. But a few things from Unicorn, I guess. The Kshatriya. Quite like it. Okay, that's all from A. I hope I didn't forget anything. Okay, let's put that over there. That's A. And go over there. Pile of A, pile of B, probably gonna get mixed up with pile of C, D, E. And
From
we got
YouTube,
F.
Mr. Salmon Flop said a piece of the kit or the runners.
A piece of what kit? Oh, this thing? Oops. Ah, it flipped off. Where did it go? Yeah, I'm just making piles of stuff here. I'm probably gonna need a bunch of stuff from this. What this is all. Do I need anything from F? Hold on, let me just check here. Nothing for the legs. Alright. Let's build those legs. And hopefully make no mistakes.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said yes.
Yeah, it's just a... It's just a weird looking piece. I have no idea what... It looks like a headpiece, maybe? But this thing doesn't have like... It doesn't have like a... It looks like a Zaku horn. Well, yeah, like a command unit horn, but this thing doesn't have... Oh, I don't know where it goes. We'll find out in a minute. Assuming I finish this tonight, might end up making this a two-parter if I... Well... Have I ever... I don't think I've ever... Maybe I have done a two-part build for a figurized kit.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said maybe.
Yeah. Let's get that one out. This thing. Close. Good enough. Okay. Another Undigato. In a weird position, it's like... Where's the knife? I need one. Oh, there it is. I need to like scrape this one out. Yeah. It's a bit weird. Okay. Let's get all these on the gates, which just really make extra work.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, when is this gonna end?
What gonna end? This? I don't know. Wait, when I'm done, I guess. Oh, today? Probably around an hour and a half, I guess. If I don't finish in an hour and a half, it's gonna be same time tomorrow. Continuing it. I'll try to reach like a stopping point in like an hour and a half. I'm trying to do like limit to like 3-hour streams if I can. So at least I go to sleep at some point.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said K.
Cool. Thank you for watching. Yeah, do consider subscribing. You don't have to ring any bell or anything. You just subscribe and you can mute notifications. I'm okay with that. Just need the numbers to go up to 1,000 at least. So that YouTube will give me some monies. Okay, that's 2. Now number 3. Ow. I used to complain that these were kind of small, but it actually makes sense. If it's too big, you tend to apply too much force and you break things. Well, it's a little hard to control. You don't need leverage, you need fine control.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I sub your channel.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. Remember, you can mute notifications. You can do that for any channel, not just mine. But sometimes it's annoying. You get notifications of things which you didn't ask for. They send it to you anyway. Yeah, just mute notifications if you don't want to be bothered by whatever it is I do. Because sometimes I do other stuff than plastic models, gaming and whatnot, so you might not want notifications for that. I do have a Discord where I post announcements for like the plastic model stuff. Maybe I should do like different channels for different types of streams that I do. That way people can pick and choose.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I think I did, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Either way. Hold up, there's 2 holes. What the? What is this? There's 2 holes. There's 2 pegs. Does it mean there's like 2 different constructions? What the hell is this thing? What are you doing here? Oh, you need. Oh, okay, we need to build this first. Okay. There's something else we need to build first. So E8. Pile V. B, C, D, E. E8. Which doesn't seem like it would be in this pile. But these are. These aren't the ones that we need. We need these. This would be D then? Oh, A, B, C, D. Okay, I did get pile V. E. Alright, A, B, C, D, E. So E8, which are these things. And that thing? Yes. Yes, indeed. Quite right. Most veritatious. Also, this thing. And that thing. Alright. So. What time is more in the gates? Okay, there's no more in the gates. Fine.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said 12:00 a.m. This is gonna end.
Yeah, more or less. Gotta go to sleep at some point. Okay, so where do you this thing go? That doesn't. Is that it? No, that's not it. E8. Could be this. Or it could be that. Oh, it is this. Okay. Not this one. It has a different shape.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said same.
Yeah. Sleep is important. So it's not these that we need. It fell on the ground. Okay, got it. It's these ones. They have a slightly weirder shape to them. It has this weird cross section. At least I hope that's the right ones, because these ones do not fit. Well, they do fit, but they're kind of loose. Oh no, they fit perfectly. What the hell? Not showing me the one we're looking for. I hope not. Yeah, this is also fitting. Well, whatever. If it's wrong, we'll correct. All right, this goes in here, and that goes in
From
there.
YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said kits get confused sometimes.
Well, yeah. I mean, also it is. I did remove all the parts from the runners, which apparently a lot of people do. I thought I was the only one who did that because it was insane. But that is very common. People do that all the time. They just take them out, put them in Tupperware, put them in the fridge, and forget about it.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I meant confusing.
Yeah. But normally you would just like look at the numbers. You would keep them on the runners and look at the numbers and figure it out from there. But like if you're doing what I do is then like removing everything from the runner, it does get confusing. You just save a few seconds here and there just looking for the part, and then you spend minutes being confused by what it is you're supposed to be doing. Otherwise, it's kind of easy. If we did things as the instructions are telling us to do, we'd probably save a lot of headache. Okay, what about this? Ow. This end here, just clear out these. Actually, that's not the right part. Or is it? Nope, it is the right part, so I'm gonna just pre-drill that very slightly.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I do that keep it on the runs and look at them.
Keep them on the runners. Okay. Let's hope this works. Very slight pre-drill. We'll connect this together. Nice and easy. Need to clean this one as well. Very gently remove nubs. Some people use like a glass file. It's like I think it's like mostly used for like nails and stuff. Like if you're, well, it's like a nail filing thing made of like glass, which people have been using for plastic models. I think it was originally for nails. It's like a fancier way of doing things. But I just used a plain old dollar store file, which came in a set of 12. It just happens to have the right shape. People talk about vital instruments, this is one of them. Had this file for like over 10 years at this point. Alright, so this thing does that. So then we got these thingamajigs. Internal parts, but still remove nubs. Okay, so it is symmetrical both ways. And I should have... Yep.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said G-Frame Candy Kits. I got the Zaku one and a more set at J-Town.
There we go. G-Frame Candy Kits. That's the Zaku one. Not sure what that means. And this one goes here. There's that right. I'm probably making a mistake, but it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. What could possibly go wrong? C18. C-A-B-C, C18. Flappy bits here. Or not flappy bits, what the hell? Oh, it doesn't flap, okay. Non-flappy bits. I'm assuming that's what it is. It looks like it. Yeah, it is. I see, yeah, that is the thing. I wonder if I cut this out, will it flap a bit? I guess it doesn't want to flap.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said it is like a HG kit.
Is it like from like gacha or something? Let me say candy kit. Entry grade.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said but different.
Oops. Okay. And then we take one of these and jam it in there. Nope, this way. Like so. Like this. Yes, very much. So in fact. Try not to ruin this one. Okay. And then we slap this on there. Hopefully.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said you okay.
I'm fine. Why do you ask? Is everything okay on your end? How are you doing? Anything bothering you? How's life treating you?
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said hi nerd on the internet.
Oh, you again. Hello. How you doing, Zeta Gundam?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm still here. As you can see, my hands moving. So if I suddenly disappear and like seem to like my hands just fall out from the screen and you don't see me anymore, that probably means I've passed out. Then maybe we should call 911 or something.
From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said I and #X 2019. M okay, how about you? From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said sup at the great Zeta Gundam. From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said at the great Zeta Gundam sup. From YouTube, the great Zeta Gundam said hello.
Oh, what the hell? Twitch isn't working? Hello, Hobbycore, how you doing? It wasn't playing, what the... Ah, Twitch. Yeah, the chat reader for Twitch isn't working for some reason. No, you're still there? Hello, how you doing? Build is doing okay. I don't know if you're still there, but hello.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said mustard. Hey. From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said nerd on the internet. Can you build MG full armor ZZ Gundam or no?
Well, clearly not right now. Probably not. No.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said yes. From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said TV off.
I don't know what's going on, but you might lose voice chat privileges at some point. Okay, this one doesn't go in here, it goes in there. I'm gonna have to try to... no. Need to fix the... Wait, hold on.
From YouTube, the Great Zeta Gundam said I'm starting to be tired IX. Am going to bed good night. From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, can you build the Zaku 2 PG no Char V?
Hold on. I'm trying to fix an issue where the Twitch chat isn't showing up. No, or I should be doing this live. I'll figure it out later, I guess, but...
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, I think he passed out.
Sure, go ahead, call 911 and see what happens.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said this is my first live bullet.
This one isn't... Okay, hold on. Ah, I see. There we go, that's why it wasn't fitting. Alright, so... yeah, there we go. I hope. Let's see. Seems about right. Left and right leg. Very beefy legs on this guy. Lots of thighs. He uses his creatine or whatever it is. I don't know. Something. Let's get 2.
From
okay.
YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I thought you passed out.
Yeah, I figured. I'm just checking something on the side here because the Twitch chat isn't working. It should be. Actually, just make sure.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said yay.
Oh, that's why. Hold up. Let me just check something here. I'm still here. Just... Okay. Which one's here? That's not right.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said chunky legs.
Let's see if that does anything. Hopefully Twitch is back online. I don't know. Oh, right, I need to reload. My bad. Oh, come on. We'll see if that works. Okay, so where were we? There we go.
From Twitch, Hobby Xcore said you. How's the build going?
From Twitch, Hobby X Score said maybe for the head.
Hold on. Actually, I'm going to try this here.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said thanks smiling face with 3 hearts.
There you go. That works.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
There we go. That works. Yeah, I just fixed some issue with the chat feed not working here. We're fixing issues live because we can do that. Alright, so we need C17,
From
C15.
YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said how is that?
And E9. How's what? Oh, yeah. Now just some issue with the chat not reading out for Twitch. I'm probably gonna have to turn off the chat radio at some point. Like if I get too many people on there, I'm probably gonna have to pick and choose who gets to speak. And that's
From
probably gonna
YouTube,
make some
Mr.
people mad.
Salmon Flop said hobby guy.
Yeah, it's from Twitch. So I got the chat from Twitch and the chat from YouTube mixed together on screen. You can see it up in the corner over there. There's a different icon, TW. It's probably very small. I should probably make it bigger, but then it takes up a lot of space. I could probably make it a little bigger. I'll do that later.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I meant who is that hobby guy sorry.
Yeah, it's from Twitch. Do you know Twitch? Twitch.tv, it's another platform for streamers. Why am I advertising for Twitch? Basically, yeah, I get comments, viewers from there, and viewers from YouTube. so the comments are mixed in. Oh, I guess this is your first live build, so if you're under 13, well, I don't know, this is like 13 plus, I guess, technically.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, yes, I do.
Basically, yeah, I'm mixing with just a guy from Twitch, and the chat from Twitch wasn't working. That's why I fixed it, but I get the guy is probably gone for a while. Let's clean this little thing here. Do I need these? Yes, I do, probably. Why is there only one? There should be two of these, I feel. That's one, where's two? Or did I get it and then lose sight of it? Probably. Or it's staring me in the face and I can't see it. Okay, so this... Yeah, it's pairs of each. Oh, there it is. There we go. It was staring me in the face. And hiding in plain sight. There we go. Large joints there for the ankle, because you need very strong joints for the ankle. That's where all the weight of the creature is focused. The creature, I say, but it's the most of the weight is like hinges on the ankle, so you want something very strong on there. And there. Okay. Let's figure out which way this goes on. Very big calves as well. This guy's just built. He's very solid. Like, yep, there we go. Very beefy fella.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, is there a part 2?
Well, not today. Probably tomorrow.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, or no.
Hold up. Where is this? Oh no. Okay. Both of these. Alright. Well, we're doing this live, so there's no part 2 yet. Why would there be? You're watching it live, so if the part 2 hasn't happened yet, it's not gonna exist. Unless you leave on a... How does time flow for you? Are you a fourth dimensional being that can move freely through time? That is a question, I guess. Yeah, just a little bit of shading here.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, no, sure.
There might be a part 2, I don't know. Is it midnight already? Oh, it's not. We have a minute. We have a little time. We have like an hour left. If I miraculously... I'm probably going to end up doing up until the... I don't know, we'll see. Chest, arms, so I might do like up until the body, I guess. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do up to there, and maybe I'm gonna be back, because this is one of the larger figurized kit that I built. No, wait, hold on, sell.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, not sure I meant.
Not sure. Oh, you're not sure if you're a fourth dimensional being? Well, that happens. We're all kind of figuring out ourselves. What is it? Oh, where's the thing? Okay. Very beefy legs. Look at this guy. Chunky looking fella. He works out a lot. He doesn't skip leg day, or whatever it is gym bros say. I don't know. I don't go to the gym. D13. D13. and whatever goes on the other side. Oh, these were C17, C15. The thing in the middle is E9, and this is D13, and the opposite side is also D13, which should look like this, assuming I find it. There we go. D13. We need also D14. D14. And C16. C16. And also the other side. There you are. And that's it, I think. Alright, so we also need some stickers. I thought it was only for the weapons, but the stickers are also for the main body. What do you even look like? 15.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, can you make a part 2 full Bullet?
Well, not right now. I'm still doing part 1. Do you understand how it works? Time? Yeah, I'm still doing... right now I'm doing... I'm not sure what you mean. So, yeah. I'll do part 2 tomorrow. As in the next day. Yeah. That makes sense? For this thing or something else? I'm not sure what you mean. Did I miss a part 2 build for something?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, yay.
Yeah, we'll go back tomorrow. I mean, if I don't I doubt I'll finish it. There's like still this, the weapons, the chest, other stuff to do. So, hold up. Where's that? Huh. That is part of the chest. That is hollow. So, usually, well, we'll see. Yeah. There will be a part 2 tomorrow. Well, it looks like there will be one because, yeah, I'm not gonna be finishing this one today. But yeah, there has been more like other complicated figurized kits I've done before. I did Perfect Cell in Dragon Ball. Also very complicated.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, I'm gonna go on my TVK.
All right. This is D14 where we are removing the undergates here. Or trying to. Very carefully file the remaining nubs. Try not to damage the outside. That's gonna look nice. I did have like a fixed posed Iron Man figure at some point, but I prefer the ones that move and like can pose. And the Ultraman series gives you that option. It's not exactly Iron Man. Well, it's not the official Iron Man, but it's Iron Man-ish looking enough. Alright, so what do I do here? I think I got all these. So, okay, so we start with D13 onto here. This is the kneecap. Alright. And we put 15 onto there, sticker 15, which is this thing, which is basically these. So they could have given us, well, I guess maybe not. Yeah, they could have given us like an extra silver part here, but I guess this is still high grade, so they kind of have to reduce the number of parts here. What is this ugly gap, you bastards? Is it supposed to be there? I don't know. So, try to line this up as carefully as you can. And just along the edges there. Try to get that to fit. There we go, nice and easy. Well, that wasn't too bad. To avoid, I mean, these are foil stickers, so they will tend to, like, not get scratched, but kind of deform. So you gotta be careful not to, I'm using like a plastic pointy thing here, which I don't know what it's called, but they sell them online on AliExpress if you want them. Or if you ever fixed a phone, they will, oh, they're probably called like plastic crowbars or plastic pry bars or whatever it is. So that's what they're called, probably, I'm not sure. And you can get them off AliExpress or maybe Temu?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I could not go and find it on my TV.
Oh. Yeah, YouTube on TV probably, I mean, sometimes it doesn't sync your, like, subscriptions and stuff. I don't know. Am I that invisible? Or maybe, like, I'm blacklisted on TV. Like, if your TV has, like, age restriction, you might not see me there. I'm assuming, I don't know. YouTube is weird sometimes. Alright. So, let's see. 15 again. So it gets that off. And try to line this up cleanly as possible. Oh, come on. Don't get out of... There we go. Nice. And clean. Not too bad. Alright, that's the knee. Then we take the shin guard thingy here. Remove the undergaiters. This is C16. Undergates everywhere. There we go. And that goes... Wait, should I have put that one for... Okay, never mind. That works. This is number 3. Nope, number 4. What the hell? We won't do. This is like a bit non-standard sizing for these things. Not even. What the hell? No clue what size this thing is. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I need to get the undergates also. This one, I forgot almost. Ah, right. These kind of help press these halves together, keep them together. Alright, there we go, nice and easy. And this is D14. We removed the undergates already. And there we go. Use a stick, press where your fingers cannot press. Basically avoid injuring yourself on the job there. Press this down nice and tight. Look at this guy, very nice. It's simple construction, but it looks nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Not very flexible, not the most like bendy fella, but he's alright. He's trying his best. Okay, so we got the undergates out. There we go. And that also has the undergates out. Also D14, I believe, or whatever the other side. Yeah, D14. And trying to get this to line up. Hold on. There we go. Then use a stick to press that in. Fully. There we go. I got legs. And we're supposed to connect the feet to it. But we'll do that later. So yeah, you basically get this thing, which is quite nice. Nice beefy legs. He's on steroids, I guess. It's kind of the commentary trying to make the American power suit on steroids.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, I'm gonna go to bed soon, you should too.
Yeah, I will when I'm done with this. Alright, so now we do the... Oh, that was step 2. Or was it step 3? No, that was step 2. Now we do the... Okay, look. This is basically just one line.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, good night if you're going to bed. Okay, this is just like, the waist is just like one line of instructions. You don't have to like separate it into 2 steps. Come on, Bandai. What are you doing? Well, it's not like anybody cares about these steps, really. It's more like people like me who need to have a thing up there so people can follow along sometimes. So if they're stuck, they can go like, oh, how are you supposed to do this? You know, you gotta look it up online and find something like this. What is this? The back? That is the back. No, we don't want that just now. Alright, we're doing the waist, which is A12, F28. Okay, we need F now, which is going to be all the way over there.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, so you can make part 2 at 12:00 p.m.
No, I'm going to make it at 8. Tomorrow. That's a long thing.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, what time then?
Well, I'll make it, I don't know, like the same time this one started. Well, minus 1 hour, I guess. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, US, usually. Okay. Knocked in the camera a bit there.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, so 8:00 p.m. then.
Yep. Why does it read 800? The text-to-speech is weird sometimes. Yep. 8 p.m. usually. I was supposed to start at 8, but today I started at 9. But yeah, usually it starts at 8. The next session is probably going to be kind of short because I'm going to be mostly done. But we'll see. Okay. I'll let this stay. This is ridiculous. Oh, it does fit on screen. Okay, I thought it wouldn't fit on screen. Well, I guess if I go far away it will fit, but like... This is the axe. Well, it has even a spiky bit. It has a giant big old axe there. That's gonna be fun. It has a ridiculous part. Not only does it look like beefy and... well, it looks very muscular. It looks like a Hulkbuster. But it also has a big old axe. It wasn't a figurized kit, was it? The one from Monster number 8, Kikoru. Had a big old axe too. You appreciate big old axes.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, okay, 2 hours, because I have school on Monday.
Who knows? I don't have a time limit, to be honest. So, you don't have to be here for the whole thing. People usually come and go. They just know you don't have to stay here the whole time. And just like watch a little bit and just leave. Perfectly fine. But yeah. I have work on Monday probably.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, or more or less.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the exact timer, so that's how these things work. They take however long. Oh crap. They take however long they're supposed to take. There's no way of knowing until we actually start building. Sometimes can be done quickly, sometimes it takes forever. Depends on if we have anything that go wrong while we're building. Because accidents do happen. We're doing this live.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, so 2 hours then.
Maybe. I'm not gonna... There's no promise. Oh, this is bendy and floppy. Interesting. Okay, that's all. Okay, no, there's one more. Whatever this tiny little thing is. Get that out. So I think this is all of runner F. Okay, so try to get that all the way over there.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said you cut some hands off.
Yeah.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said okay.
Okay, so now we do the waist. Yeah. It'll take the time it'll take. Now 820. Clearly this one's 812, sorry, 812 and 821. Okay, so F28. Oh, surprisingly small piece here. F28, F29. Get. Oh, those are internal parts, so not as critical, but let's clean those all the way. Either way. So that goes like so. And is there even a... These are identical, so...
From YouTube, Mr.
Yeah.
Salmon Flop said it's okay, man.
I don't know what you mean. Do you need to go to sleep right now? Okay, we need to push these in all the way. This is F28, F29. That didn't go in all the way. Do I need to... Let me just do it one at a time. There we go, all the way in. And then do the second one, because this is very tight. It's meant to be so you don't, the waist isn't flapping around. But it doesn't. Is there a difference? There's no difference. It's the same, so why?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said for missing the front part of the waist in your hand.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Alright, then F24. Is that it? Nope. F24. F24 is goes in here. You do have a little bit of torso movement here apparently. And then A21. This is A21. Just clean those nubs out.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said a 21 part.
That's the back of the waist, I'm pretty sure. And that is not the right part. This is a number 3, yes. Okay. Cat hair everywhere. Okay. And we just connect this together. Nice. Clean the nubs a bit more. Eventually we'll glue all these together so it doesn't come out anymore. And that's part 1. Well, step 2. Well, step 1, step 2. Alright, and then A14. A14. B26. B26. Under gates everywhere. Because why not? Why make your life simple when you could just put undergates everywhere?
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said the back eye meant sorry for making them escape.
It's okay, man. Oh, I need to clean. You need to clean. Like if you're using files and stuff, you need to clean the dust out. But if you're using like sandpaper, that's gonna be more difficult. You get new sandpaper every now and then. That's a nice little detail piece, though. Like everything's kind of for a high-grade kit, essentially. That's not too bad. Well, figurized kits are a little above high grade usually. Right,
from YouTube,
so
Mr. Salmon Flop said thanks.
it's a butt cover. Wait a minute. There's 2 butts? What the hell? This is a 1 butt. And there's another butt on top of this butt. How many butts does this thing have? It needs like extra. Yeah, it already had a butt, but then it has like an implant. A butt implant on top of it. That's interesting. Interesting choice. I think the kids these days call it like cake for some reason. I don't know. They are odd that way. Very odd indeed. Alright. Not too bad. Very tight buns, I guess. Alright, so that's the back. On the front, B25. Right there. B25 again with the undergatos. Undergate here. Oh, that's it. File that out.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, yay, it is a detail piece.
Guess I don't. Okay, yeah. B25 here. Nice. Clips right on. And then we need 17. What? Oh, B22. B22 and B19, which are the side. This looks like a girdle. Like a power lifter's girdle. Like, you go to the gym, you see people wearing these when they like lift weights. That's what this looks like. So this is basically what Japan thinks an American does. Because this is Jack from the US. Works for the
From
USA.
YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, after the waist, are you gonna end it?
Probably going to do the head. We got 30 minutes. We can do the head. We're gonna do the head. We're gonna review it a little bit what we have, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. Usually mute the chat when I do the review, so just so you know. Well, I decided to start muting the chat because people make a lot of noise when I wish it would be a little quiet. Well, at least some guy was. I decided, yeah, I'm gonna mute the chat during reviews now. Okay, which way does you go? all the way. And yep, there's a little notch here which kind of match with this thing, so you cannot confuse which way it goes unless you're putting it upside down, I guess. Yep, which I just did. So it goes like so. There you go. It will only fit a certain way. So you have a belt, a girdle, something to help Jack here power lift. Because that's what I guess they think Americans do.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I'm the only one here.
Yep. I'm still gonna mute the chat though, just in case. Just so you know, so we don't get surprised. Well, assuming we get that far. Because I'll probably be talking a lot while I do the review. Well, at least for whatever we have here. Assuming I do a review, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm doing this live, just make stuff up as I go. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just put some stickers on this. 17 and 18. So 17 and 18. I don't like this.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said okay.
This is annoying. Red. Actually, I don't think this is gonna work. Well, quick and dirty hack here. If you don't have time to paint things. Close enough. I don't want to put a sticker on there.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said you meant Bullet no review.
Oops. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. No, I meant what I meant.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said smart.
Well, smart, but it doesn't always work. So we use a little bit of alcohol here. You can just remove that. Probably should have used, well, just a random piece of paper towel that's just lying there. You just kind of get that in there and remove it. But basically, this is just, yeah, if you don't feel like applying a funky looking sticker here, this is just for preview's sake. Eventually, I'll come in and actually paint this, but for now, just for a preview of how the part is supposed to look.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said Ray Sarpai.
Sharpie? Yeah. Red Sharpie. Oh, I guess it doesn't delete the messages.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said Red Sharpie.
Yeah. It's the one thing I do. It's like, instead of having a ton of paint, and it's kind of shiny, so I like it. Oh, I'm probably need to leave it to dry now. Just let it dry for a second. And not do whatever I did here and get a bunch of Sharpie on my finger. Okay, so see, it's kind of nice and shiny. But it needs to dry because the Sharpies are oil-based to some extent. No, there's some solvent involved, so it does take a minute to dry off. Yeah, just leave that alone for a minute. But anyway, we've done the waist. I'll leave it alone over there. It would probably be more solid if I just used the sticker here, but I don't like these stickers. We have like little cuts here where it like wraps around the part, and those never really look good. Anyway, that's the waist. We'll just leave that alone over there, so we can do the head. so after the head, we'll still have body, alternate body, arms, weapons. So that should keep us busy for tomorrow.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, do the head tomorrow instead of today, because nobody will be watching.
I don't care. Nobody's watching. Alright, so A13. We're doing the head now.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, never mind.
I'm gonna do my thing. Doesn't matter if somebody's watching or not. Alright, so A13. There's not 30 minutes left, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go. Alright, so A13, F32. The cat's gonna come in tomorrow, and well, between today and tomorrow, and just mess up everything. I just know it. Just move everything around. Alright, this thing, clear part. Let me guess, do I need to paint this? Those are the eyes. Are those the eyes? I have no idea. No, wait, these are the eyes. Nice. Where are you? Oh, there it is. F32 and B2. Maybe. No. Well, we also need that, I guess. I guess we also need this. And that. Where's B2? And also this. What else? Everything that looks like a head part, I guess. Wait, that's not a head part. What is this? That's not a head. That's the whole face. No, that's the side. Okay, never mind. I got it now. Alright, so B2 and B1, which are the sides of the head. With a weird thing here. And undergates everywhere.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said it is rare for one person whacking live stuff man, am I right?
No, it's not rare. It happens all the time. You get nobody watching, and people still do it, so it doesn't matter. Just because nobody's, like, it's somebody's live streaming and then nobody shows up, so it doesn't mean like they're gonna stop. That's not how it works. It's philosophical or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, you keep going. Alright, so this thing, F32.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, oh, just wondering.
There's other live streamers out there on YouTube, maybe on Twitch. I have nobody watching.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, yay, true.
Okay, so that goes like so. It seems, yes. What are those? Oh, those are the eyes. Okay, what does this do? Oh, this is just transmission for the light, because an LED unit is supposed to go in there, and well, actually, this is probably the neck, and that transmit light, and that's going to be in the chest actually. So, and I can kind of see. Where's the part go? Oh, tell me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm assuming this is gonna go on there. There we go. Let's just put this together so I know, because I don't want to lose this tiny part. Alright, so let's keep going. This is B2, and we connect this to here somehow, where? Like so. Very nice. And the other side here, B1, take care of all the undergates. There we go. like so, and then we take the face. Yep, the whole face. Okay, this is in a weird position here. That's a weird position to have this thing. The gate here. The nub's in a odd shape. It's like on the very edge of this thing here, so and try not to mess up this seam here. So I think it's already messed up, so not much we can do about here. Try to very gently shave off or scrape off the. Yeah, it's gonna look weird anyway, I feel. Same thing on the other side. Well then. You call that an undergate, really? No, there's no undergate on this one. The one part that needs the most undergates, they don't have an undergate. Well. Okay, so this then helps lock everything on there. There you go. Very nice. So anyway, random question, where are you from? If I may ask, general, country-wise. Mr. Salmon Doubt. Not Salmon Clock. If you don't want to say, that's fine.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said, is the 67 meme old?
Yeah, it's very old. It's so 2025.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said Canada.
Oh, cool. It's like, I feel like 90% of the people I know are from Canada.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said you.
Oh, the US. Down in the south. Way south. Well, not that south. Still in the northern hemisphere, but kind of south. That's cool. Like, it's like, you know, a lot of the people I know who live stream on Twitch and whatnot are Canadian, so it makes me think like most of Canada, most of Twitch is just Canadians, just everywhere. Mostly Canadians. So many Canadians. It's insane. Alright, so we just slap this on the back of the head. The front of the head is silver, the back of the head is red. Interesting choice. Oh, and then this was A5, and then we take A3, the weird part that was like confusing me earlier. And that actually goes on the back of the head. So it has a command horn, it's just tucked away. If this guy were green, he'd make a decent Zaku, I guess. And basically the connection here is the rest of the mohawk in the back.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said I'm from Markar.
That down? I don't know. I'm not that good about okay, hold on. Canadian geography.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said oh.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming it's a place in Canada. Yeah. I'm just asking, like, general country. You don't have to, like, go into details or anything. And there you go, head. That wasn't too bad. Do you have any stickers on this thing? Nope, head. That's it. That took like 5 minutes. Well, 15 minutes, never mind. 10 minutes at most. Oh, yeah, so I'm probably gonna stop here, so... Yeah, we do have, like, the chest. There's one chest, there's the alternate chest, which is, like, the the chest for the LED, which is hollow, the LED unit. But there's the regular action chest, which is... That's an interesting thing about these kits, is that... Well, actually I've never seen like the non-action version. But there's a... supposedly a non-action version of these things. Yeah, very beefy guy. Very muscular. I'm assuming the guy who wears this is large, which is like the stereotype that Japanese people have about Americans. They're very fat, very muscular and stuff.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said Scarborough Canada.
Scarborough? Oh, cool. Scarborough. Bro. That's cool. So for now, we got... Actually, let me see if I can do something weird here. This is the exit. I'm gonna make this the weird chicken, and we're gonna call this a day. It's a weird chicken thingamajig. Hey, that's looking weird enough. That's good enough, I guess. Yeah, so what I usually do if I have a part 1 and a part 2 is that I end the part 1 on something odd. So today you're gonna have weird looking chicken. Some prehistoric Cambrian era type stuff here. That's gonna be our... That's it for today.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said night, see you tomorrow.
Alright. Thanks, Mr. Salmon Flop, for staying so long. And yeah, you have a good night. Hey there. Okay, this is full of cat hair. The cat really loves sleeping on this area. And so we have a lot of cat hair. Alright. Alright, thank you all for watching. Whoever joined and stayed for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and see you guys tomorrow. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. This is a weird thing we're having. So we're building the Ultraman suit Jack, the action versions figurized standard kit from Bandai 2024. Yeah, it's a very beefy looking fellow, but here we have a weird looking chicken thing. So yeah, it's an interesting looking thing. So we're gonna see how that goes. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna leave you with this thing, and it's gonna be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central, unless something happens. I don't know. Unless something unexpected happens. But I should be back 8 p.m. If not, well, I'll let you know. Blue Sky, whatever. I'm gonna put something in the Discord or whatever else. I even communicate with people, I don't know. But anywho, that's enough for now. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.
From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said end the LiveBuild. From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said by hand pink waving. From YouTube, Mr. Salmon Flop said hand purple blue piece.